Hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and today I'm doing another Bionicle Talk video. Today I will be going over not an episode or a trailer or anything. I will be going over the character animations for the new summer wave of the Skull villains. I didn't really overview the Toa character animations. I could have, but for some reason I didn't feel like it. But these I definitely feel like I have the need to. And at the current time, 2 of the episodes are already out. I will be taking a look at those shortly. But for now, before I do that, I want to go over the animations. So let's go ahead and begin. So first up, we're going to take a look at Skull Warriors. So let's just go ahead and do this here. I've got our normal Lego Bionicle logo. And let me go ahead and turn this up a little bit. So yeah, as you can see here, we've got Skull Warrior shooting his like ice blaster or whatever. And he's got 2 weapons. He's got like a spear and a bow. And this scene appears in episode 10 when evil rises, which I will be showing very shortly. And they're attacking the Toa, and Chracter brings up a force field, which in one of my Bionicle Talk videos, I think the last one that I did, the trailer, I thought that Chracter had the mask of shielding, but nope, that's not true. He just does that. He just can. Oh well. I was wrong. And we have Skull Warrior rising up. And he stole Chracter's mask. So that's the first one. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which might be Skull Slicer or something. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so next up here we have Skull Slicer. And as you can see already, we can see his 4 hands, or we only see 3 of his hands right now, but he's got 4 hands, or arms. And as you can see here, there's Leo right there, and he's going to be about to go up there. And actually in the animation, in episode 11, the Toa are going that way, but you can't really tell. But yeah, let's go ahead and play this. And I kind of turned up the volume a little bit so you can hear it. So Lego Bionicle logo, and then little picture of Skull Slicer here. And as you can see, he is wearing a skull spider mask, not the golden skull spider mask, but a golden skull spider mask. Oh, it's a mouthful. And he's got 3 blades, which is kind of strange, because in the Lego Club magazine, they told us that that his blades were fused to him, but apparently we know now that that's not true. So I guess the magazine was wrong, but I don't know. Most of the animations are probably right. So let's move on. And that's the picture we saw. And here we have, we did have Skull Slicer, lashing his weapon. Oh, and he stole Leo's mask. And that happens in episode 11. I mean, they don't really show entirely what happens. And he takes off his own mask and puts on Leo's mask, and it becomes corrupted or drained. We don't exactly know yet. And he does this evil laugh like, ha ha ha, and yeah, I don't know, I kind of like that laugh. It's pretty evil and stuff, so I think he's probably he's definitely one of the most humorous of the skull creatures, probably. I really like him, actually. He's pretty evil. So that's the end of this animation. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which I think might be Scorpio, or I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and see what is next. Okay, so I was right. We've got Scorpio up next here, and for the front here you can see that we've got Scorpio, and yeah, he looks very, very different than he does in the actual set. Mainly specifying the tail and these little spikes here. They don't really look like that. Yeah, and these claws too, actually. They're not really like the sets. But anyways, let's go ahead and watch the video. So we got Lego Bionicle logo, as we've already seen. And so, whoops, I accidentally played it from the beginning. I did not mean to do that. I made a mistake. Alright, let's do this right now. So as you can see here, we've got 2 Scorpios, or Scorpions, or whatever. So this is probably assuming that Scorpio is not a unique character, and I think in the description it said that they hunted in packs, so that's definitely a dead giveaway that he's not a unique character and that there are more of him, like Skull Warrior, and yeah, pretty much all. So, anyways, as you can see here, one of the things I noticed that's not like the set are his claws. There should be 2 of the red claws and then 1 large silver claw. So that is not very accurate to the set, but as well as the tail, though that's not very accurate as well. And these little yellow things. Those are supposed to be Borok guys, but I did them as spikes. So let's just move on. And they can pinch with their tails or whatever. And now the Toa are about to fight them. Just like that. And they beat them all up. Well, except for Reebok and yep. And they're all okay then. Alrighty, so that's Go Scorpio. So, yeah, honestly, he hasn't really appeared too much, so he's kind of sad for Skull Scorpio. I feel bad. He wasn't in the CGI animation or whatever for the Bionicle set commercial advertising the sets, and whoops, I did not mean to do that. So yeah, anyways, let's move on. I think next might be either Skull Grinder or Skull Basher. Let's move on. Alrighty, so next up, which is the 4th character we'll be going over, is Skull Grinder. So, as you can see here, he does look pretty bad, and honestly, at first glance, I'm like, wow. His hands are huger. Really huge. Huger than the set, that's not a word. His hands are way bigger than they are in the actual set, because in the set they're just those normal, like, Clitorian hands that have been modified to Hero Factory or whatever. And now they're like these gigantic claws that look like the Skull Spider legs, or like those pieces from Lego Chima or whatever. Those are just way too big than the normal sets, so I think they dramatically changed this in the animations or whatever. So, those are some big hands. Big old hands. And as we normally have a little bit, I don't really think I'm going to keep going anymore. So, here we have Skull Grinder getting power, I guess, building up his power and raising his staff, and then here's what we saw on the front. And he's got this little magnetic stuff around his staff. And he's putting on the Mask of Creation. So this is what he looks like in the animations with the Mask of Creation on. So yeah, if anyone was wondering, that's what he looks like. And we have the Toa preparing to fight him, and they are going to be beaten up badly. And Tom lost his mask. They all lost their mask. And they are just completely stunned. All of them. They all charged in at once. Couldn't defeat him with the Mask of Creation on. They got beat up pretty bad. Skull Grinder. Sometimes you just aren't fair. And their weapons are all scattered over the place. So, yeah. One thing, I don't really see their masks at all. I'm not sure where they are. They might have been grinded or something. I'm not sure. But then, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the animation for Skull Grinder. So, I think I'm definitely sure about this. I'm pretty sure that, Skull Basher's up next, so let's go ahead and see him. Okay, so, yep, we have not Skull Grinder, whoops. We have Skull Basher up here, so he's gonna be bashing some Toa today. So anyways, this is the front. Yeah, let's move on to the animation. No, actually, over on the picture. Do I even have to say it? I'm not gonna even say it anymore for the rest of this video. Alright, so here we have a Skull Basher bashing through one of the walls. I'm assuming this might be in the arena. Not sure though. And he made that, he made a growling sound. And I guess Tahu and Kopaka are about to go in and try to go into the forge. I guess that's what it's called. And that's something I noticed here too. You can see here, we've got some sort of a black figure, protector of Earth, some people have said, but that's not the protector of Earth. That is Akimu. I'm not sure why he's there. I just know that's Akimu. I'm not even sure if he should even be there. Maybe they just accidentally added him in there. I'm not sure. But, yeah, you can tell because he's got these armor things. I'm not sure why he's black. He's got this, he's got a bit of gold on him, kind of showing. I'm not sure why he's black and why he's... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is just a mistake in making the character animation or if it's actually part of the storyline, like he was, like, decaying or something. I'm not sure. Like, he didn't move for a long time and it began to turn black and now he's starting to come back. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if this is actually part of the storyline where he's all black, whatever. So yeah, he's not a protector of Earth, he's Akimu. And now Anua is gonna go charge in and defeat Skull Basher. Or not. And he took Anua's mask, and since he's a unique character, he gets to wear his mask. And all their weapons charge with elemental ability or whatever. And the end of that. So now it's time to move on to the final animation, which is Akimu's animation. The one and only Akimu. Let's watch his. Alrighty, here we have him. We have Akimu, the Mask Maker. And let's go ahead and watch this video. Waste no time, and I'm not going to even bother saying this. So, yep, as you can see here, we've got the Mask of Creation, and it looks much different than it did in the trailer, the first trailer or animation that we've ever gotten. It looks very different from then. And so does Akimu. One thing I did notice in the animations is from the Legend video, his eyes were blue, and now they're green or yellow or greenish yellow or whatever. They changed, and I'm not sure if this was a mistake or something, or if LEGO did this on purpose. I don't know. I honestly think he would have. In the set, they even changed his eyes to the greenish, yellowish color, whatever. I really think he looks better with the blue eyes, but I don't know why they changed his eyes. That's just something that kind of annoyed me a little bit. So yeah. And he's gonna fight. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I accidentally pressed the pause button for my recorder, but yeah, I'm back here. So yeah, he's gonna fight all these Skull villains, which includes Skull Warrior, Skull Basher, Skull Slicer, Skull Scorpio, and Evil Skull Grinder. And he's gonna try to claim the Mask of Creation. Well, he's gonna try, and he's gonna succeed, of course, because the good guys always win! Yeah, they always do. So, yeah. Let's move on. And I believe they're in the arena. I think they're in the arena. That's most likely where they are, because I think it's the same arena that Skull Slicer's in. And this is new that they didn't show in the Legend video. He never had a shield, but now he does. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. So, move on. And he beats them almost all of them. All of them except for he defeats all the Skull villains except for Skull Grinder, with his Hammer of Power, which shoots stuff, little stuff, and Skull Grinder just blocks it. And he smacks Skull Grinder in the face and jumps up. Wait, he just throws his hammer out? Really? His Hammer of Power? He's not gonna... Wow. Well, I'm assuming the Mask of Creation has more power than the Hammer of Power, so yeah. And he puts it on. And that's also where we leave off for the end of the video. So yeah, anyways, it's gonna be the end of this Bionicle Talk video. I will be definitely going over the new animations very soon. At the current moment in time, I've already said 2 of the episodes are out. Episode 10 and 11 are out right now, officially. So, I will be taking a look at those very, very soon. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or videos combined into one video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!